What's up, dudes and DEC here? My name's Scyushi, and we are back as Today we've got Luxion. Oh my god, who Caruxians? Kind of a joke. I did want to talk about the event that's going on right now just before we get into Luxion. So I'll probably end up having a shorter, like, separate video talking about this, but just so that you guys know, just because I've been really busy today with recording and such, you can actually end up getting these helmets out of Christmas tree dungeons and Christmas tree dungeons, right? And each of these helmets will actually end up giving you a different passive buff that gives you more pristine snow for completing tree dungeons. So you basically equip one of these, complete a dungeon, you'll get that buff. Then you equip the next helmet, you get that buff. Next helmet, you get that buff. So you gotta keep completing dungeons for as many of these hats that you have. There's 5 unique hats that will each give you a different buff, thus making the event bearable, I'll say. It's still not good, it's just bearable. So I was only able to get 3 of those helmets, 2 actually, because one of them was the event helmet. So we've, the event helmet that you get at the end, then there's going to end up being these allies from the Curio Merchant. I'm not gonna cover these because they're just ridiculously expensive and stupid. Let's look at Luxion. Not bad, not great. Not bad. What the heck is this ally? I might not even have that one. Oh boy, I gotta get used to this. Yeah, I'm trying out some new visual mods. I got links on my Discord in the Trove mods channel. But anyways, we've got Loreias something. Apparently I have this. 8 jump, 10 movement speed. It's just gonna be this little ally right there. Whatever. Kind of scary, kind of cute. Okay. We got another little ally right here, a Heckbug Tender. Oh, there we go. Which, this one I actually like. I don't know, it reminds me of like the Kako Demon from Doom, so I always like the Heckbug stuff, frankly speaking. Then there's gonna be the Starry Shmeep, which I always hated the Shmeep, if I'm being real. I don't really, this one in particular, because it's just an abomination. It doesn't know what it wants to be, but it does have the Trove logo on the side of it, so that's how you know it's part of the game. Then there's Meowmalade. What are they trying to say? That they cook cats? That they turn them into marmalade? That got dark and weird. But yeah, it's just a kitty cat. That's it. It's got some VFX that float around it for whatever reason, probably because it's really mad at that joke that I made. Then there's the Lively Launcher Wings. These are actually quite old. But you might want to get these just because they're kind of cool. They're pinata wings, you know, so they've got the confetti and everything like that. Okay, yeah, you're in the video. Yep, you're in the video. Okay. Yeah, go away now. I don't know, it's wings, so maybe you want to go for them, maybe you don't. Who cares? Then there's gonna be the Luxion style stash. So in the style tab, like weapons, hats, auras, all of these different styles right here. The Luxion style stash is going to give you a random seasonal event, pinata, or Luxion equipment style that you don't already own. You do have to use these in tandem with the style unlockers. The style unlockers will cover most items in here, but this is just something that mastery farmers should go for. It's not really worth it. Then there's gonna be the Streamer Dream 1 boxes. You can buy 5 of them for whatever reason, but yeah, in here is actually my old ally. So in Streamer Dream, yeah, there's a bunch of our ones and stuff like that. Where's mine? The Playful Scytheling, there we go. I like this one. If you get it, tell me, because it's really cute and cool, and I like it. And then there's going to end up being the Golden Hoard Dragon Soul. Now, this is something that you can buy 15 per visit, which means that you can buy 15 now, 15 in 2 weeks, because Luxion's on a bi-weekly schedule. It'll ultimately end up giving you a crap ton of mastery, but you'll also get the Golden Hoard Dragonling, which is a good physical ally at the start of the game, and then you'll get a bunch of different forms of the dragon, as well as just a whole ton of mastery, as I said. Let me show you all of these dragon forms really quickly. Here's the one that I call Cookie Cutter because it's very stupid. Here's the one that flies but doesn't end up shooting fireballs because he's stupid. And then here's the one that for some reason his wings are bigger than normal Luxion, but he does shoot fireballs, so I guess that's cool, but it's also kind of stupid. Yeah, last thing that I wanted to talk about as well, I'll of course have a video that's going to highlight this as well, but there is a free new Trovesaurus mount which is a dragon reskin. Yay! You go to the Trovesaurus website, you apply the code to your account, and then you end up getting this little puppy for free. Again, I'll have a video that'll highlight it specifically. It doesn't seem to actually shoot fireballs, so that's a little bit odd, but whatever. It's a serpent dragon, so I like it, and Trovesaurus always makes some great stuff, just because they're always really, really silly, and I like that, because most of the stuff in this game is like hardcore for some reason. But aside from all of that, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for today, at least as far as Luxion is concerned anyways, because I do like to take these videos, I take the opportunity in these videos to talk about the other stuff that's going on with the channel, plans and stuff. It's kind of like a 2 weeks, hey, here's a blog post or an update or whatever. So as far as real life is concerned, busy, as usual, trying to balance like my personal life and the recording and stuff like that, you know, because of the wife being pregnant and everything. And she's kind of got this situation that I don't want to go into too much detail with, but essentially it's very common, and she's, what the heck is it called? She's diabetic now, suddenly, out of nowhere, because of the baby, like because it's draining so much of her like body energy and what have you. So it should go away once the baby's born, but man, it's been, I'm not going to say it's been that much of an ordeal, but my wife and I are also extremely chill people, so we just don't really, like, I don't know, it's like we can't do anything about it, so why worry about it? That said, you know, it's kind of trying to figure out a diet that'll work with her, and I, in tandem, am joining her in it, so that it makes it easier for her, and it kind of sucks. Just because we got to be very careful with the foods that she eats and so on and so forth, but ultimately it'll end up making me eat better. So I guess whatever. And then on top of that, there's also gym stuff. So I do want to make a gym video for you guys soon. A few of you have been requesting it. I think that's, you know, it's getting close to the end of the year. I should do a recap, kind of talk about everything that's been going on, because we actually ended up getting a squat machine in our condo gym, which is fantastic because now I can actually do like heavier weights. I'm still doing the slow, controlled, methodical like weightlifting that I've been doing, but every now and then, instead of just using dumbbells, I'll change it up and be like, I feel like going heavy today, you know, and stuff like that. So that's been fun. As far as the channel though, all of that stuff that's going on, you guys have noticed Path of Exile 2, absolute banger of a game. I've been thoroughly enjoying it, trying to continually make content on it on the regular. I do still have some other tutorials that I got planned for it. I'm kind of going to do the whole Trove thing where I'll slowly end up having tutorials about pretty much every aspect of the game as I come to terms with it. I will admit the reason why my streams have kind of slowed down is because of all that real life stuff. Like I just don't have the time to dedicate to like the 5-hour streams every day again. But on top of that, you know, I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things with Trove, you know, trying to do the daily event and so on and so forth and get back to work essentially. But on top of that, if I'm being perfectly honest, I have not been enjoying the end game with Path of Exile 2. I find it to be, it's pretty boring. It's basically the Delves, but obviously there's a lot more mechanics and it's better than the Delves, but it's kind of like you just plopped into this random generated area, kill a bunch of things, the boss spawns, kill the bosses, leave. That's the end game. And you are simply grinding it so that you can find rare gear to make yourself stronger so that you can tackle harder versions of the same thing. Yeah, doesn't really get the same amount of excitement out of it for me. So I might end up starting a new character on there or something. I really want to try out a warrior. I'm hoping to do some streams today, but then on top of all of that, we've also got the Aliens VR game, which I'll slowly end up playing through. And there's another VR game that I ended up just finishing recently, which I think you guys will really enjoy as the Trove fans that you are, because it's actually a voxel robot fighting game, and it's a ton of fun. But anyways, with all of that said, I think that covers it all. But yeah, if you wouldn't mind liking the video, subscribing, notification bell, all that stuff, share the video as well. You know, it always helps when you guys end up like helping me and stuff, because it's not like I'm actively sharing all of this everywhere. But yeah, in any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video.